somebody that I know recently said something that made a lot of sense. It's like when you get too comfortable, that's when things start to get taken away from you. When you get too comfortable in a certain position, because yes, the universe or God, you can say, doesn't like us to be in the same place for a long time. It doesn't like for us to be too comfortable, because life is always changing. And a friend was just talking about, just messaged me, or somebody was saying that. It's true, it's true. Once I had gotten too comfortable when I was in Oregon, in Washington State. Guess what happened? I got too comfortable in that routine. I'd gotten too comfortable with the people that I was leaning on and for support, emotionally supporting me, and it just like, even if it felt good for those moments, to have that comfort, it wasn't supposed to be something that lasted forever. And the universe naturally just ejects you out of that situation because, you've gotten too comfortable. You learned what you needed to learn. You saw this movie, and now we're going to move on to something else. And I guess maybe sometimes friendships and things like that are like that as well. Certain relationships you have with people. You learned what you had to learn from it. You were a little comfortable, but you got too comfortable in that relationship with that person. And I guess for the people that are on the path that I'm on, we're not supposed to do that, It's not supposed to be this one comfortable little spot that we get stuck in. We're not supposed to be doing that, or that cozy feeling or whatever. Which kind of sucks because, we or people like us or people like me, or my friends and all the people that, the people that I'm talking about, we observe that from other people. I know I observe that other people have those type of relationships. It seems like they can always depend on, that is always emotionally there and accessible for them. And that's something, I think something that I always kind of yearn for. That's why I went to church, and things like that, because you want that feeling of comfort. But you can't get stuck in that feeling. If it's not progressing and moving you anywhere forward, then it's ultimately just going to be stagnation. You know what I mean? But I don't know. People want comfort. They want a feeling of belonging. People want a feeling of family. For some people, it's easy to find that. They have friends that are their friends all their whole life. And they're always dependable. They're always there. It's always consistent all the time. That they can just live in that little world. And, for people like us, we don't have that. You know what I mean? And when we do get it, we can't keep it. When you do have, speaking from my experience, when I do get it, I can't keep it. Or there's always an issue. A lot of times it's an issue, just like how it was when I was back in Washington State. There was an issue. I had a person that I was really close with and I felt really comfortable with and I bonded with on a certain level, but I couldn't keep that person. I couldn't keep him. It's like there's people here that I felt comfortable with. Maybe I can't keep them either. You know what I mean? And I have to move on. But I think using another person for your own comfort isn't always inherently bad, but if you're becoming codependent on another person, I think that's bad. That's not something that you should do. It's not fair to the other person as well. You know what I mean? It's definitely not fair to them. That's a lot of weight that you're putting on another person. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I have to think about right now. Once again, I'm not crazy. I don't need to go see a doctor. I'm just expressing myself. I'm not crazy. Regardless of what some people say or some people think about me, I just talk to my own reflection. ones that are to the camera, or I talk to my own reflection in real life. I reflect. But anyway,